Hello guys, welcome back to SportsCorner GH. My name is Adam. I want to begin with this video you are seeing right here on your screen. Ghana under-20 versus Benin under-20. The game ended in a 2-2 draw in the ongoing Waffle Zone B under-20 Boys Cup. But then everyone is talking about this particular goal Ghana conceded in the game. Take a look at the goal and let me know what you think about it down below in the comments, because in my own opinion, this paints a clear picture of the state of Ghana football. If the fundamentals are weak, you know the saying, we have been exposed. At the end of the day, even though it ended up in the 2-2 draw, people are not happy about the goal Ghana conceded in the game. To the extent that if you take a look at some of the comments, people are calling the goalkeeper Lawrence Atizigi Jr. Others are calling him Richard Ufori Jr. See, every senior team of a nation relies on the strength of their junior national team. No wonder CK Akono at a point, he says that the Ghana Football Association is focusing too much on the Black Stars to the extent that they are neglecting youth development. And whenever we blame the Ghana Football Association, the leaders, for not running Ghana football, well, people do not understand. It's not only about the players and the coaches. Keto Kreku and his people have really messed things up. And take a look at how our junior national team is going. It's reflecting even on the senior national team. Guys, take a look at the goal once more and let me know what you think about it, because at this point, the senior team is connecting. Junior team is also connecting. That is not something we want to see, because this is a clear picture of how bad Ghana football is looking like. Now, let's move away from this and talk about Kamaldeen Sulemana. Do you remember when Michael Essien said this about Kamaldeen Sulemana being one of the best players from Ghana? Watch this video.
Kamaldeen, I spoke to Tom once and I asked him who the most talented RTD graduate is. He mentioned, I think, someone else, but then he says Kamaldeen has the talent of Vinicius Jr. He just needs to stay fit. You've worked with him, you've played the game, so you can see a quality player when you see it. Do those thoughts align with yours? You think he's really like that talented?
No, I agree with Tom. Kamal was exceptional when I was here. Wow. He can win a game, but on his own, he could do everything. He's got the speed, the technique, the dribbling skills and everything. He's strong. You see him, you wouldn't think he's that strong.
Power.
So he's got everything, but as I said, if he can stay fit, but those things is hard to control those things. But keeping my fingers crossed, he can stay fit, and then they can. The world can really see Kamaldeen, because he's got everything to to be at the top.
So guys, you have heard from Michael Essien and what he had to say about Kamaldeen Sulemana. Now, hold on to that thought, because I'll come back to it. The good news is that according to Southampton's coach, Russell Martin, Kamaldeen Sulemana is available for selection this weekend for Southampton's game against Leicester City, which is good news for me, because so far this season in the EPL, Kamaldeen Sulemana has not played a single game for Southampton. He has been training, but now he's fit and is ready to be integrated into the first team. But then the coach did not end there. The coach said some few things about Kamaldeen Sulemana that also buttress what Michael Essien said. Now, this is what the coach said. I'm going to read it out very quickly. He says that, I think it's consistency with him. The Kamaldeen we have now, in terms of the way he trains consistently, is different to the guy we walked into. I think he just needs to maintain that and keep himself fit. I think that is the most important thing. So we will have to manage him and use him in the right way over the next few weeks. And this is coming from the coach, that Kamaldeen Sulemana now is fit, but then they need to use him rightly. So don't expect Kamaldeen Sulemana to play 90 minutes or probably even off the bat start games for Southampton, because he's just back from injury. I believe that is going to take time. Coming from the coach is going to take time. But then the good news we can take out of this is that he is back. And I'm happy for Kamaldeen Sulemana. I always say this. The difference between Jeremy Doku and Kamaldeen Sulemana is that one stays fit, the other does not. And one plays Manchester City, the other plays Southampton. Aside that, both players are just the same. If you like the Jeremy Doku, then definitely you also love the style Kamaldeen Sulemana brings on board. So guys, this is good news concerning Kamaldeen Sulemana. I'm happy for the player and we wish him nothing but the best. Now, next, let's talk about Asamoah Gyan, the Baby Jet. Now, if you follow Asamoah Gyan, the Baby Jet's footballing career, then you know at a point he played in the United Arab Emirates for a team called Al Ain. Now, when he was there, he was the highest goal scorer with the club with 128 goals. Now, the historic moment is that a player from Togo called Kojofo Dalaba has scored 129 goals for the club, surpassing Asamoah Gyan's record. And you see, this is good. Records are meant to be broken. And to me, I'm happy that another African player is breaking that particular record Asamoah Gyan has set. The Asamoah Gyan is a legend. Everybody respects Asamoah Gyan and what he has done for club and also for country. And this is one of the clubs he played in the United Arab Emirates, Al Ain. And now his record has been broken. That historic record has been broken. Now, to add to Asamoah Gyan, the Baby Jet's update, we all know he's trying to do these all regional games and, you know, a lot of things have happened. But what we are hearing is that it has been postponed to next year. It was supposed to happen, you know, this year, but it has been postponed to next year. So, guys, these are some of the updates concerning Asamoah Gyan, the Baby Jet. His original games has been postponed. I don't want to talk about the whole money issue. That thing is not necessary. Now, let's move away from that and talk about Otto Addo. Otto Addo has said some few things after Ghana lost to Sudan. Now, this is something he said that I like. Let's watch it together.
It's a journey Ghana has been going, like I said before, since several years. And we have to reflect that the team is not there where we want them to be. And it's a different time. People, sometimes I think people are a little bit stuck in the past. They're living in the actual time now, and we always refer to the past, but we have to think about now. What is about now, and we have to see what our options now, what we do now. And I can't compare players who have been playing in Chelsea, Juventus, Turin, Barcelona, Inter Milan, AC Milan. We had all these kind of players. Compare them with all the respect to our players, with our players at the moment. Maybe they will get there one day, but they're not there yet. And this is no excuse. We have to beat out of 2 games. We have to beat at least one time, and maybe one time draw. We have to beat Sudan, no? But it's very, very difficult for the players, especially like if before the matches there's a lot of negativity towards them. And if it's after the game, like I said, it's normal. But even if it's before, for me, this is not normal. So, but I can.
So, guys, you have heard from Otto Addo, and I like this particular statement from him because he's saying something that we all know, that our players, they are too hyped. They are not at the level we think they should be. It's like we are stuck in the past, and he's not lying. Because we have seen the likes of Essien, Asamoah Gyan all play, we see Kudus and we see Jordan Ayew, we are like, okay, this player should be playing exactly like the way those players used to play. I'm sorry, that should not be the case. And that is what Otto Addo is saying. And to me, Otto Addo has said something that we Ghanaians have been saying for a very long time, that the Black Star players, they are so hyped. They are so hyped. Some of the players, Charlie, they are not do our level here, but we know they hype them. He understand. And I like the fact that he has accepted that fact. That is good. But he said something I didn't like. Watch this.
Because surely we as Ghana should qualify for the AFCON. It's not over yet. Mathematically, there's still a chance, and we will do everything which is in our hands to hold this chance alive.
So guys, we have heard from Otto Addo, and he's saying that mathematically, there's still a chance for Ghana to qualify to the AFCON. I don't believe that. And I don't like it when people give assurances of something they can, produce, or you are making a promise of something you can't do. You are deceiving Ghanaians. We Ghanaians, we know that AFCON will not go. So don't come and tell us 1% lack 99%. No, we don't want to hear that. That 1%, it won't happen. This same Sudan team that scored us, do you think they are going to sit down for Niger to score them? Mathematically, it is impossible. Even see, Angola has already qualified for the AFCON. They can decide to play their third team or fourth team. They don't care. They've already qualified. Even with that, Sudan is not going to just allow the team to just, they're almost there. See, there's a saying that we did not come this far to come this far. I don't know if you have heard it before. Do you think Sudan will come this far after beating Ghana just to lose to Niger? Because all they have to do is beat Niger, and that is all. They are through to AFCON. So Otto Addo, please don't come and give us a promise you can't keep. Don't give us assurances. Same thing I said about Mohamed Kudus' apology. It's as if they sat in a room and conjured that they are come to tell Ghanaians that we can still qualify. Please, we can't qualify. Let's start focusing on World Cup. The AFCON, we can't qualify. It is over. It is over for us because at this point, all Sudan needs is probably a draw or probably a win. As simple as that. We should take our L, come back home and work on our mistakes and focus on the World Cup. As simple as that. So, Otto Addo, I liked your first part, but the second part, I didn't like it. If you want to watch the full length of what he said, Ghana Football Association YouTube page. But I'm just picking one or two things I felt like was good and also wasn't good based on my own opinion. So, guys, this is why I leave you. My name is Adam. Make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.